Hi, my name is Chris Dellamaggiore, and I'm the Assistant Manager of Southern Farming Operations at Limoneira Company. Today we're here to talk about one of our most valuable resources, and that's water. We don't have an unlimited supply of water, so we take numerous steps to make sure we use the most of what we can get. As I said earlier, in this video today we'll talk about how Limoneira gets its water and uses it in the most efficient way possible. Two ways we get water to irrigate our crops are from our own water wells that are drilled on our property, or we purchase water from one of 3 water companies in the city of Santa Paula. In this case behind me we have a pump house where we've purchased water from a water company in Santa Paula. They pump it to us, and we take one of our own pumps and boost it out of their line, and we deliver it to where we need in the field. As I mentioned earlier, at Limoneira we take many steps to ensure that we have quality water to irrigate our trees with. The first thing we do is use a local laboratory to do water samples on both our private wells and water that we receive from the water companies. Secondly, we use media filtration systems, such as this one here, to clean our water of any particles that could clog our sprinklers in the field to make sure we have the most efficient irrigation possible. We receive water from a pipe up on the top. It goes through these 2 tanks filled with sand, and it strips it of anything bad that we don't want in the water. And then it eventually will go out at the bottom pipe, and from here it goes to the field. Alright, so we've finally made it to the field from the filter station through a maze of underground piping and valves, and we're at our destination. The water's job is to irrigate our trees. What we use to irrigate our trees are 18-gallon-per-hour micro sprinklers, such as the one you see on the ground here. And we do that because it's the most uniform and efficient way to put water on our trees. And a typical irrigation cycle for us is 18 gallons per hour for 24 hours every 3 to 4 weeks. In a young, immature orchard such as this one we're in here, we'll put on water more frequently at less volume. So the benefit of using micro sprinklers such as the ones we use here is efficiency in putting water right in the rooting zone of the tree where we want to put it. Also, we can put on fertilizer through the irrigation system in a most efficient manner, and also put those nutrients right where they're needed in the rooting zone of the trees, so they're not wasted in the tree rows such as this. And lastly, it's the most efficient way to put water on the trees without having runoff and loss of water with flood irrigation. As mentioned already numerous times in this video, water is one of our most precious resources we have to deal with when farming. A close second, of course, would be soil. At Limoneira, we do all we can to prevent the loss of both. Some of the things we do are lay straw hay bales and wattles in low spots where we've typically seen runoff in the past, where we've lost soil and water, and that helps prevent that. Another thing we do is cut terraces in our hillsides, and that prevents water from irrigation and rain events running off a hillside and taking soil with it. And lastly, we lay the organic mulch down in the tree row, which has multiple benefits for the trees, as well as keeping soil in the ground, keeping the soil moisture high, and preventing the loss of topsoil. Well, hopefully by now you've learned how Limoneira gets its water, ensures its waters have a high quality to use in its crops, and prevents the loss of water, soil, and other valuable resources on our ranch. Thanks for watching this video, and please be sure to check back soon for other videos on ranch operations.